Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to New Japan Wrestling Strong Style Evolved. Um, Personal opinions of this event. I think it was an outstanding event when it comes to the main event itself. The main event itself had Kota Ibushi and Kenny Omega, the Golden Lovers, is what they originally were called when they both started out in New Japan Wrestling, facing off against the Young Bucks, who's actually considered to be one of the top-notch tag teams in the world of professional wrestling when it comes to the tag team division, which I totally agree with. I've seen them in countless different types of tag team action and very big classic matches that a lot of people, from what I know, have enjoyed before. And this was no different. This is probably by far the best match that Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson have ever had against any other tag team in the world. And it had an amazing story that unfolded within the match before it ended. Such as the struggles of Kenny Omega going ahead and hitting his best friends who he's been friends with for 4 straight years, never wanting to ever hurt them or retaliate against them or give them any physical harm. And within this match, he fought every second to going ahead and crossing that line from hurting his best friends. You also had Nick Jackson being concerned about his brother Matt Jackson's back. Matt Jackson's back was hurting him throughout the entire match. He was actually the weak link within the team because of the injury, causing him to have problems to hold up his end of the bargain on his team to walk away victorious as the new, well, not as the new tag team, as the winners of the tag team match. This match went on for at least, I believe, over 40 minutes. This was a very, very, very close match. Back and forth action. Nothing was at all one-sided whatsoever throughout the entire show. So yeah, I was very impressed with that main event. Now the rest of the card, I'm going to go ahead and go over with you. I wasn't too impressed by the rest of the card, to be quite honest with you guys. Simply put, because of the fact that there was nothing that really stood out to me too much. I mean, I did enjoy the Will Ospreay versus Juicin Thunder Liger. That was a very good match. The opener with Chaos, Rocky Romero, Sho and Yo facing SoCal Uncensored, Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, Scorpio Sky. That was a very good match within itself as well. I did enjoy that match. It did have some good action. I skipped the David Finlay and Juice Robinson match, so I'm not going to go over that with you guys. What else? Some other matches I caught. Yeah, the Bullet Club with Cody Rhodes and Marty Scurll versus the Gorillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga and Tanga Loa. This whole storyline throughout this entire show really was unfolding of the implosion going on within Bullet Club. It's more looking like the old NWO when they went ahead and had their demise. I mean, WCW's NWO started to implode within itself once they had, I believe, Randy Savage. That's really when it started to fall apart. There was some cracks here and there showing that maybe the NWO was going to break in two, I should say. But that didn't happen. That was when the Big Show was wanting a championship match against Hulk Hogan back in 1996. Unfortunately, he did not receive that match. Other things that happened within the show. Cody Rhodes and Marty Scurll, they defeated the Gorillas of Destiny, which was a very decent match. I give it a 3 out of 5 stars. Let's see here. Will Ospreay versus Juicin Thunder Liger. That match, I'd give it probably a 3 out of 5 stars as well. It was decent. It wasn't nothing to be ashamed of, but it wasn't super great either. Minoru Suzuki and Zack Sabre Jr. defeating Chaos of Okada and Tomohiro Ishii. Now, this match, ladies and gentlemen, was actually a decent match. 3.5 out of 5 stars. Very decent match. Okada did well in this match, unfortunately. His new opponent that he just recently wrestled last night, which I did not watch yet, but I'm going to go ahead and watch that on Thursday night and review it to you guys that night. So I will definitely get to you on that as well. Other things I'm going to get back to you guys on is NXT. I do apologize once again to you guys. I do apologize actually for not going ahead and doing the NXT review for last week's episode. But that will be uploaded on Wednesday night, guaranteed. I will definitely upload that at least this week before WrestleMania. And I have 2 preview and prediction videos with the NXT TakeOver, plus also the WrestleMania 34 event. So yeah, Zack Sabre Jr. actually got the win for his team by making Ishii tap out. Or actually, he wasn't even defending himself, so the referee decided to cancel the match itself and have that as an official give up. The United States Championship, and then that'll be basically it. This match here, Jay White versus Hangman Page, was a 4 out of 5 stars. It was slow, yes. The crowd wasn't extremely into it. They did get here and there kind of loud and showing their approval of the match, but there were moments where it was completely and utterly quiet. Jay White, though, performed very well. Hangman did very well. They both really did a lot of damage on each other. A lot of hard hitting. And Hangman Page, I'll tell you what, at some point he is going to win either the Intercontinental or United States Championship down the line. So I have to admit, Hangman Page has got a lot of promise and potential in his career. I see him being a mid-card champion and holding up his end, probably with the IC championship, and do a lot of quality for that belt. I'd love to see him actually carry the Intercontinental and see Jay White hold the United States Championship throughout this year. David Finlay, later on during that night after the match ended, did attack Jay White and requested that on around April 20th, I believe it is April 20th is when he requested this, to have the match for his United States Championship, which I'm assuming that match is going to probably be the main event for that event in April 20th. So overall, and this match was a 4 out of 5 stars, as I already mentioned. So overall, this show was a decent put-together show. The main event is what made this show worth watching. There were matches that were good, but at the end of the day, the best match on the card was the main event with Kota Ibushi and Kenny Omega versus the Young Bucks. That's all I have to say on that. If you guys want to check out professional wrestling, I took the time out of my day to say fuck with the go-home show at Monday Night Raw. Want to watch real wrestling, something that will entertain my ass for at least 3 hours long, as long as the Monday Night Raw episode is, and get some value out of professional wrestling. That was it. You want to see professional wrestling? Watch New Japan Wrestling. That is where you're going to get the real shit from. You want to watch ROH? They're alright. TNA? Don't watch it unless you don't mind watching fucking any kind of wrestling. You're a die-hard wrestling fan. You don't have a problem watching some of the shit that they put on there. But in comparison to other wrestling promotions, TNA can't light a candle to WWE or fucking New Japan Wrestling for that matter. So, in all honesty, this is where it's at. If you can't stand WWE, you're sick and tired of their shit, and you want to watch real professional wrestling, get the New Japan Wrestling World app and be a subscriber to their streaming service. This is bona fide certified wrestling that you can enjoy and love to watch on a day-to-day basis if you can't stand WWE's shit anymore. I personally still love WWE. I will always be a WWE fan from beginning to end. I don't care. They can be the shittiest, they can be the greatest, it don't matter to me. I am a sole fan of WWE, but there are just some times I cannot sit through a WWE event where it gets me so bored out of my mind I want to hurl. But this New Japan brings a whole new light to what professional wrestling should be and will be probably in the near future once we get rid of Vince McMahon at a WWE office. But at this time, ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button if you like the video, hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and leave a comment down below. I'll definitely get back to you on this. I thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great night. Bye.